Alrighty, what is going on, guys? And behind me, you are looking at a Minecraft city that I have been building for about 3 years now. Now, this has been not consistent. It's been more on and off. Every few months, I'll hop on and build a house or so. But lately, I've been making a lot of progress, and I thought I'd start to show off some things. Now, I'm not completely done with this world, not even close. Well, actually, no, I am pretty close, but not near as close as I could be. And this world is separated into multiple parts and districts. So here we have the real district, real people. These are all members of my family. These are our houses. Here we have, like, I call it like the OG district. Like, these are all the houses I built way, way long ago. Here we have the business district with all the buildings. Here's the regular housing district out here. The entertainment district right here, and then we have the country district with more of the country homes, and then the neighborhood district right here. And so today in this video, I'm going to be starting off a series where I will be showing you through all of the different houses and buildings. Each building has an intricate interior that I made to be simple enough that it still fits with the Minecraft style, but also detailed enough that it looks like a real house. And honestly, some of them are really, really nice. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase all this off with the world because I didn't want to keep it to myself. Just because I'm very proud of what I built here. I wanted to show it off. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into touring the first part of this. Now, today we're going to be touring two districts. We're going to be touring the Real People district, which was the first thing we built on this world, and then the OG district. Now, these houses do not represent the look and feel of the rest of the world, except for the apartments, because I just recently finished those. But most of the rest of the world is a lot more advanced because as I build more houses, I get better and better at doing it and get quicker at doing it. So for example, there's things like this house, you could never really live here. It's just for fun, because it's just like my little house in the world. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, we're going to be touring these houses. This is my house, my sister's house, and my cousin's house. Now, I helped all of them build these, but they were also built by my sister and my cousin. This was the first thing I built in this world, and now for being built 3 years ago, you can tell it's a lot weirder than some of the other things we're going to be looking at. So for example, all the walls are blue and stuff, and you couldn't really live here because there's no bathroom in this house. So yeah, but basically it's just like a giant party house, big TV, a bunch of couches, massive kitchen, dining room, and things. If we head out back, you'll see actually a pretty cool pergola made with signs and a pool and stuff. But yeah, giant yards in the back here, but that's pretty much the extent of the entire first floor. And if we head upstairs, you'll see even more weird stuff that, I would go back and change a bunch of this stuff and try to make it more realistic, but I just feel like because I built this at such a young age, I kind of want to keep it just because it's, history with this world and stuff. So in here we have the like YouTuber recording room because I always wanted to be a YouTuber when I was little and still now, sitting here doing intros and stuff. But probably not super functional. This is supposed to be a grandfather clock, and I used to use these shulker boxes, but I don't think they look very accurate to real dressers, so I use different blocks now. And here's a room I would have my friends sleep over in, and this is supposed to be my bedroom. I don't know why I put an enchantment table in here, but I did that. Yeah, I just want to sort of go through these houses quick because these do not represent what the rest of the world looks like at all whatsoever. There's one more part of this house, and it's the basement. Down here, I just got some arcade games, another TV, pool table, and then there's a guest bedroom in here. But yeah, that's the extent of what I could build 3 years ago. So yeah, don't take these houses too seriously. When I say I want to build realistic houses, I'm not talking about the ones I built when I was younger. This one's cooler, I think, but this one's a little more realistic. This is my sister's house. Once again, a very big open field. We didn't really know how to build proper walls and things to sort of cut it off a little bit. But yeah, just some random couches and things everywhere. This is supposed to be the living room. Big kitchen, and if you head on in here, there's a bathroom. The backyard is pretty similar to mine with another pergola, but this time it's got a hot tub instead of a pool. Now heading upstairs, this is the part my sister really did a lot of. So we have a lot of balconies looking over the bottom floor of the house, and in this corner, we got a bathroom. And if we go over here, you can just see a TV up here, and then there's this little hallway, and in here is one bedroom, closet. Very simple. I didn't really do a lot of complex stuff back then. And then there's another bedroom I got here with some, oh no, it's got two closets. And heading on into here, we have the master bedroom. of the house with the master closet in here, as well as a master bathroom. This one I do think is a step up from the last house I had built. This is an office, by the way, but still kind of sucks. And if we go down here, I actually really like this. We forgot to build the house up one layer, so the basement is only 2 blocks tall, but this is supposed to be like a guest house. So if we go in here, there's a bathroom, and then we have a living room. It looks a little awkward because of how squished it is, but it's fine. There's the kitchen and the kitchen table, as well as if you head down here, I really like this bedroom, where you can put a bunch of kids in here, and then you also have this big old closet for them to share that wraps all the way around. So I think that's pretty cool. And then this is supposed to be like the master bedroom in here, and it's got a little bathroom too. So yeah, that's my sister's house. Once again, just gotta keep driving in the point that these are not supposed to be like the realistic houses of the world. I built these in middle school, so if that shows the skill level. And here's my cousin's house. Now my cousin built this barney all by himself to be its house, but I kind of thought, I want it to still be more realistic, so I decided to connect the barney to another house. And I think it's actually really cool. I haven't been here in a while, so I forget what's in here. So you can head on up, and there's just an area right here, and then beds, and then there's really cool aquarium build, as well as if you head on up, this is the bathroom. These are the pee sinks. You can use them as a toilet or a sink. It works either way. And go up here again, and there's just a couch. So he did a pretty good job at building this little barney. It's just like a meme. It's not supposed to be like a serious house, because here we have another house I built for him. This isn't too amazing either. I just decided to build a quick house to make it look a little bit more fitting with the rest of the world. So you got the kitchen over here, which I really under detailed for some reason, and then this was supposed to head up to the barney. There's some way to like look, when I crouch on here I get stuck. There's some way to make it so you can crawl through these, but I think it might only be on Java, and this is on Xbox, so I don't know if that's even possible, but I thought that would be cool if I could ever figure that out. Got the living room in here, little couple gaming setups over here, and then an enchantment table. I don't know why I added those in the old houses. And then there is a guest bedroom down here, yeah. And upstairs, I'm pretty sure there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, yeah. So there's just a little couch over here, and then a simple little bedroom. And then you go into a bathroom, and it's like a little Jack and Jill into this bedroom, keeping the purple and green Barney theme, because I thought it'll be cool. And then heading out back, nothing too much is going on. There is a grill over here that I think looks pretty cool, pretty simple build, but yeah, that's the extent of these houses. I went through them very quickly because I do not want to spend too much time on them, because I want to show off the cool stuff instead. There was a little house here, but it did not fit with the theme and it wasn't complete, so I just decided to destroy it. But yeah, this is the real district or whatever for, I guess I could call it the family district, because they're all members of my families that live here. But now let's head over to some actual houses. So here we have some more houses that aren't particularly amazing, but I did redo some of this stuff. This was the first house I made to actually be somewhat realistic, so that was not too bad. And I just recently completed the apartments, but some of these houses aren't particularly great because me and my sister used to like building at quartz a lot, if you can't tell. But once again, I kind of want to keep it the same just to show my progression in skill level at building these houses with the world. So, for now, actually, I probably will just end up keeping them the same. If I change things on the world, I will update, I will make updates talking about what I've changed, but I'm probably not going to change this old stuff, although I did recently go in and add some backyards for these, so that's the only change I've made so far. But we're going to look at the first house here. Now, these 2 houses are actually interconnected with these garages, which I think is really cool. I did still do some cool stuff back then, but if we go in here, very simple design, lots of white. And you got the kitchen here, small living room, and then the dining room. That's about it. That's about the extent of it. All I've done is add some candles and stuff in here, so nothing too big, but no bathroom or nothing on this floor. It's just simple. And then you have a little garage right here. I doubt you could really fit a car in there, but now we head on upstairs. There's a bedroom to our right. This is the master bedroom with the bathroom and a closet. Very small. I've definitely stepped on my game on sizing rooms. Bathroom in here, And then there's another bedroom, even smaller, wow. And then there's one more bedroom in here. Very cramped. I don't know why I didn't build these bigger, because I built me and my sister and cousin's house. It's so big. I must have wanted it small, or average if you ask me. Now we're going to the backyard. Similar grill design to my cousin's house. I built this more recently, just sort of flushing it out a little bit more. Gave it a pool, gave it some trees. And then I actually had this barn built over here. So this is supposed to be like a really modernized farmhouse, I guess. And heading in here, you can see got some animals, horses in here, and they all have like troughs of water and stuff, and just a little bit of detail provided for their pens and stuff, but nothing too fancy. Once again, I wanted to keep this world realistic, but not too realistic to the point where it didn't have the simplicity of Minecraft that I love. But yeah, massive yard for this house. Now if we head over here, you'll see we have another very similarly styled house. This one, the main floor is a little bit bigger on this one. Well, the upstairs feels about the same, I'd say. Got the kitchen in here, and then another dining table, as well as a random table right here, cool little carpet, and then the living room. That's the closet, that goes to the backyard. So if we go on up here, I guess there's a little more space up here actually, because we got a couple couches and a TV. Minecraft actually decided to change the textures, so I use the classic textures, but they decided to still keep the smooth quartz texture different from the normal quartz texture, which before I don't think it was. So when I built this house, all of these blocks were the same, but then they updated it and it changed, and I guess I just don't really care enough to go in and change all of them, because it's not that big of a difference. So that's why some of the blocks look a little weirder than the others. But in here, got a bedroom, closet. Once again, nothing too crazy on these older houses. There's like a little playroom closet area in here. I just needed to fill some space, and I thought that looked pretty cool. Heading in here, you've got another bedroom, even smaller, man. These are some little bedrooms. Now in here is the bathroom for the level, and over here we have the master bedroom with a closet and with a bathroom. Now, once again, very similar style, very, I don't want to say bad, but just not advanced in any way. We head out here, you're gonna find the backyard. Once again, I did this later on, and I wanted to keep it pretty simple and clear, just to match the vibe of the rest of the house while still adding some of the flair I use now. For example, I use these in patio fireplaces a lot. And back here, I decided to like do my take on a trampoline. It's not the best, but it works for what it is. It's supposed to be like a little ladder going up. It works. It's just not fantastic, but I also wanted to still keep it simple. Now across the street here is another house that my sister helped me with. This one I think is a little cooler than these two others, but it's still a little bit awkward on the inside. As you can see, very big and open. I did solve some of the space issue by adding this later on in this wall, but still it just feels like there's a lot of wasted space, which I later on learned not to just build big boxes as houses, and you'll see that as I post later videos. But over here we have the living room, and then there's a big kitchen here. I actually really like this kitchen, even though we built it a while ago. I think this kitchen holds up pretty well. The stove's in the island, which is really unique, so I like this. And then heading over here, we have a bathroom that for some reason has another entrance over here, because this is the area that connects to the garage. This is supposed to be like a big mud room, and I'm pretty sure I was trying to make a washer with this, like a washer and dryer, which doesn't look too bad, but also doesn't look great. You can see I made some simple mistakes, like for example, I didn't put anything on some of the walls. Some of them I did, so this has concrete on it, but I kept these quartz, and I just think it looks awkward. So I learned from a lot of mistakes from building these older houses, which I really like. The trial and error aspect of this world is really big. And there's an office in here. Now if we head upstairs, it's very similar to my sister's upstairs. Got the big TV area over here. Got one bedroom over here, a little bit bigger than some of the other houses, but the bedrooms are still decently small here. Got a big old bathroom, and another bedroom in here. Dang, very cramped still, but a little bit bigger. And then over here you have another bedroom, no office this time. And then here is the master bedroom, pretty small for a master. And yeah, I ended up adding these mirrors in later. But yeah, just pretty standard, nothing too fancy on any of these older houses, except for the basement on this one. I've actually gone back and changed the basement quite a bit. I've added a lot of stuff in the basement, but I think it's actually pretty cool. So you have this main area down here, which wraps all the way around these two rooms right here. And in here, I wish there were rooms on here, but I didn't have any more ideas for rooms to add, so I decided to just keep these closets. And then over here, you got more space to just hang out and watch TV. If you go around here, there's a pool table, and then this little area has its own walled off section with another couch over here. And if we go in here, you'll find a guest bedroom for the house, which is on a pull-out couch, which I really need to build this more because this looks sick. And then just a simple bathroom, powder room, I guess. And then this is a really cool room. This is like a game room, imagine like playing video games on this TV and stuff. Like it's like a little tiny bonus room, and basically a giant bonus room. And another part I like about this is this fish tank. I thought this was pretty cool. It's the only house I built a fish tank in. And these are just closets. Once again, I didn't have any more rooms to build, so I just kept these closets, which is kind of boring, but it works well enough. Now heading out back, there's not a lot going on, and unfortunately it does face a main road, so that property value is not going to be amazing. But got a little garden right here, hot tub, and that's about it for the yard on this one. So these were the first three houses I built, as well as I just built the foundation for this. But through building these, I really started to learn a lot of techniques and how to make things look good. So this is the next house that I built, and this is one of my favorite houses on the whole world. So starting off at the front, I really like how I made this curved area right here, just to sort of differentiate it. And you can see I went for building big boxes to actually having like depth with the houses, which really helps flush it out. So if we head in here, you'll immediately notice a big difference in the building style. And now I'm using different colored walls and different actual rooms and things, which very much impacts the build. We're going to start on the right here, because this is like the mudroom area, because it comes from the garage. This is the only car I've built. I'm not good at building cars, so I decided I'd just build one and leave the rest of the garages empty, but I don't think it looks that bad. Coming off of the mudroom area is this little like family room. I usually think of it as like a man cave. This would be like a man cave in the house. It's got a little bathroom over here, a little place to go outside, but we'll look at that later. As well as this big closet under the stairs, which wraps around into the living room. So living room, I started to do things like shelving and stuff that I hadn't done before. And if we look at the dining room, I love having these like slanted walls a lot for some reason, and there's like a little desk right here. And the kitchen in this house is absolutely amazing. I don't usually do backsplash in houses, but I did on this one, and I really like how it turned out with these quartz bricks. As well as the stove has like a little stovetop thing, which looks cool. But yeah, one of my favorite kitchens on the whole world, and you'll see you can actually see upstairs through this part, so that's pretty cool. And then heading upstairs is the first time I built like a genuine flushed out upstairs. This one was built more like I'd say 2.5 years ago than 3, but it's been about 3 years actually. So I just had a little bit more experience with building when I built this. I'm going to save this room for last because it's my favorite. But heading on in here, we have bedroom number 1. You can see already much larger, much more detailed than the other bedrooms. I started giving bedrooms theme colors. So almost every single house you see on this world is going to have a theme color in the room. And the whole house will have one, and the master bedroom typically will match that theme color. So with this room, it's yellow, obviously. And it actually has access here to the bathroom, which I think is cool. This diagonal look, which goes out here, and you can actually go out here if you want to. It wraps around, but there's not a ton going on over here. And then you can enter the other room through this door if you would like, which has a closet, and just really like how I used the orange to sort of differentiate it. So the theme coloring was a big part of me stepping up my building, and I really like it because it differentiates each room instead of just having a different colored bed. Now going back through here, we have the master bedroom. Once again, one of my favorite master bedrooms on the world. I really like how I did this house. You have this little like tower that juts out, and there's a couch here, just a TV and stuff. Very simple, but it was a big step up from what I had before. And you have this bathroom with this huge shower, and then a closet which wraps around the room again. So nothing like particularly amazing about it, but I just really like how much better I got at building in between the time of me building those houses over there and then this house. Now this is my favorite room of this house, the bonus room. I had not built a bonus room before, like a genuine one, and I really like how this turned out. Having all the like decorations and things that I actually built instead of just putting down pieces of wood looks really good in my opinion. Big old TV, and in here is another bathroom for the heck of it. So I love the vibe of this room. I could just imagine living here, which is what I want. I want these houses to feel like real houses, and that like makes it feel real for me. Now stepping out back, the backyard is not impressive by any means. It's very skinny and long, but I did what I could with the space by pretty much just adding patios and allowing space to run around, but nothing amazing here. So as you can see, I already stepped up my building, and so I went ahead after building this. I built the bottom floor of this apartment building, and then about a week ago I decided to build the top floor. So we're going to take a look at this apartment building. This is the last building we're going to be looking at, and you can see here it wraps around back here with this giant parking lot which I just built, which I really think looks good. It really looks bland when you just have them empty, but once I built it I thought it actually looked really nice. So we're going to go through the front way. These are like apartments, but they're more like dorms or like little tiny studio apartments. So don't imagine like a whole family living here, maybe just like one or two people for like a college or something. Although there isn't a school in this world. So heading in here, we have the entrance to the dorm apartment building with the receptionist desk. And we're going to start by doing the rooms over here. So I'm pretty sure these rooms mirror each other if I'm not mistaken, but very simple, very small. You got two little couches and a kitchen, as well as a TV, and then you have one bedroom and a bathroom. And that's it. Like I said, this isn't for like a whole family. This is for like temporary living or like a dorm room or something. Similar vibe in here, except you just have one big couch and there's a little desk over here too. Closet is a little bit slimmer, I think, and then the bedroom is a little bit smaller, but there is a real nice bathroom. So the space is all made up for. Now heading into these rooms, these are also pretty similar if I'm remembering correctly. So you have a pull-out couch as the bed, and this one actually has a kitchen table as opposed to just a kitchen. And then there's a bathroom in here, very small but very detailed for what I can fit in. This one's kind of similar. Yeah, you got the beds, basically just adds the couch, little table, but there is some more room back here with the bathroom. So pretty nice for what I could build back then. Now heading into here, you have, it's a very similar vibe. I don't really think I need to explain what's going on here. You guys can see, but this is actually a Jack and Jill shared with another apartment. So these two you would buy together probably. But yeah, nothing too amazing. Actually, I'm gonna fix that so that looks a little bit smoother. But then again, it's old. I don't really care how it looks that much compared to my newer stuff. But yeah, that's the entire first floor. There's a little couch over here and a little closet, but here's the second floor, which I just recently did. Starting off, I thought it would be pretty cool to have like a dining table for everybody here, in case everybody wanted to eat together who lives in this apartment. Not everybody, but a lot of people. Just because they don't have a lot of space, they can find somewhere else to eat. And I actually have access to the attic. There's nothing up here. I just thought it would be cool because the roof actually has room for an attic, unlike most of the other houses. Now we're actually going to start on this side. Starting in here, we have room number 1. You can see no couch in this room, but pretty cool way that this works. Bedroom and bathroom are in here, and then it wraps around all the way, which I think is nice. Heading into here, you'll see shared side of the TV just because it saves space, and then there is another similar design with a small kitchen and a bedroom and then a bathroom which wraps around. So very simple. Once again, I just wanted to show those off first because those are the first ones I built. Now, heading in here, you'll see we have a little bit larger apartment, and the color for this one is black. But yeah, I really like this. I really like how I use the space in this room. A little bit bigger bedroom with a little bit bigger bathroom, but nothing crazy. Still just a tiny little dorm apartment, studio apartment. Moving into here, you have a similarly styled one, except this time the theme color is yellow. Move into here, you'll see very similar bedroom, pretty much the same bathroom. Very similar for most of these, but I still want to show off what's unique about them. Going into here, you'll see another very similarly styled one to the ones over there, except this time it's got a bit of a corner turn. This theme color is orange on this one, and in here is the bedroom, and then a big bathroom. I probably could have used some of the space, honestly, but it's fine. And going into the last room of the apartment, you will find what I consider to be the biggest apartment, but they're all kind of similar in size, just because there's a lot more space for like extra shelves and stuff in here, with another similar bedroom and a bathroom. So yeah, that's the extent of the apartment slash dorms. I told you they're all very similar, very small, but they get the job done for what I was going for. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I don't really know how to record this or how to narrate this, so my apologies if this isn't the most high quality compared to some of my other content, which I'm a bit more acquainted with. But as I do this series, I will get more used to recording stuff like this. Yeah, so this has been the family district, I guess I'll call it, and the original district, showing off most of the old stuff that I built. So this does not represent the rest of the world, as most things in the world have a bit more of a unique vibe than these houses, which are all in some ways decently similar. So yeah, next off we will be showing the marketing district and the business district, as well as I think next time I'll probably want to do the housing district, although that's going to be a long video because there's a lot of houses over here. But I'll just do a little bit of a fly around of the world to show you guys like what we're working with here. It used to take me about 2 or 3 days to build one of these houses, but I've got it down to where I can build 1 or 2 in a day now. But yeah, just showing off a little bit of what we got here. Each building has a flushed out, unique interior, so don't think that like I'm gonna be lacking or anything. I'll probably show this off last because I'm still working on these, but I could probably get like 2 of these done tomorrow. So I'll get this done soon, but that'll be the last thing I show off. But yeah, this is basically what I want to show you, and I might keep updating this as the series goes on. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And tell me what I can improve in the comments below, because I genuinely don't know how to record this. I just sort of jumped in here and decided to give a quick overview and review these houses that I really have had a lot of love building. Like I have loved doing this to the point where for the last week I've been getting on for like unreasonable amount of times building houses. All of this you see over here, minus this house right here, all of this has been done in less than a week. So I've been working my butt off on these houses. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's about the extent of this video. Tell me how to improve it in the comments, because I don't know what to do, and stay tuned for new episodes that will be coming out very frequently, at least the times that I have to record. So make sure you keep your notifications on for that. I know this is a bit different from the rest of my content, which is usually Fortnite related, sometimes Legos, but just don't forget that the first video on my channel is a Minecraft video. So yeah, I got my start here. I might as well do some more with it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. God bless.